with the lead singer from Sourvein. Now, the new album, is it going to be a step up as far as production from what you had on your 7 inches?
Oh yeah, man. This production-wise, man, you know, we actually like signed to a label that gave us some money to actually record. You know, before we didn't have that type of leeway. Yes, fucking $200, shitty studios, stuff like that. So right now, like we're able to fucking do like a budget type studio thing. We're able to get like say Medlin to produce it, and yeah, it's a step up in production. It's a step up like this volume. It's just way more.
And it translates. Now, how was working with Billy Anderson? Is he like costs a lot of money, and he's like, I'm Billy Anderson. You want to sound like Southern Rock? You better fucking record with me.
Nah, he's like he's an old friend, dude. I like, hey, can I bump a smoke, dude? Sorry. Yeah, he's an old friend of mine. I actually met him jamming. He was in a band called Spilled, and he's got his 1.5s. All right, but he's just an old friend, man, and it was an honor, you know, to record with him because he knows his shit, dude. He knows his bands. He's an old friend. He told me, hey man, we can get it together and you're ready to do this. You know who to call. I said, yeah, I'll give you the ring, man. And all right, it was just, yeah, it was great to work with. And like as far as like money and the big bad producer thing, it just depends on like who, I mean, how you look at it.
Years probably will be like the next Relapse because everybody's signed to Southern Lord now, and it seems like their ability to promote is just going to far exceed anything that you've been involved with, and all the bands that are from that scene, you know?
Yeah, like with Southern Lord, dude, like Greg Anderson's just a man. The thing about that I love about it is that he's really righteous and shit, and like he knows what it's about, and then at the same time, dude's in a band, you know what I mean? So he knows how it is, you know? He knows what a band needs to get their point across, and that feels killer to a dude who's been in the scene since like say 92, like struggling, doing punk rock tours, doing whatever it takes to fucking, playing parties, whatever, and not really ever giving a fuck, you know what I mean? And then like at this point in life, as we're getting older, to fucking actually, be able to do something that's fucking, going to be promoted right, going to be like, stretched out. So Southern Lord, like you say, in the next 5 years will be something to reckon with, and it's a badass label. I'm just proud to be on it, and I think that's the best label for us to be on. I think it's just home,
Now, how are they about picking up more bands? Do you think it's like an exclusive club? Like if you're not from the South, dude, you can't hang or whatever?
Well, actually, man, to tell you the truth, we're one of the only bands that are from the South, that label. And I just think that he likes hearing his shit. When he sees it and he feels it, then there'll be other bands. But I mean, the recent newest signee is like the Ravenous, Killjoy, Danny from Brutal True, SOD. That's the newest installment to the Southern Lord cult. It's like a coven. It's
fucking cult.
Yeah, it's a cult.
I thought you were more of a. You seemed like you were more interested in touring and playing live, and now I see you've gotten to a major label, and it seems like you focus more on putting out albums and being signed and fucking growing musically.
Right. I mean, yeah, when I saw you before, we were more or less doing the legwork for what we accomplish now, and I was like, the fucking, laying the tracks to do the record with like Billy Anderson, who's done the Melvins, done the Neurosis, done fucking High on Fire and Sleep, and we laid the foundation for that when I saw you last time, and we talked about, that, and that was touring and the live shows. It's always been the fucking just of us, it's like, Sourvein is a live show, you know what I mean? That's where we are, when you're talking about like, hey man, how are you? You gotta see us live.